In this video, I'll be going from a level 1 noob all the way up to max level, but I'm not allowed to use any Robux. Okay, so we're going to quickly start off by redeeming some 2x XP. And there we go, and now I should do for now. Time to grab the quest and start grinding. 5 bandits, easy. And first quest completed. We're gonna put all our stat points into melee for now since we can't roll a fruit until level 50. Let's go, level 10, and a new quest. We can go to jungle now. Sorry, I'm poor, I need to get a dinghy. And here we are, give me the quest, man. I can't lie, this quest should be pretty easy as well. And quest completed. We're on to the gorillas now. As far as I'm concerned, these guys are just big monkeys. Oh, I'm sorry, they took that personally. Oh. Nobody saw that, okay? Nobody saw that. What? New quest already? I'm just gonna finish this quest for the XP anyways. Okay, I guess now we fight the Gorilla King. I literally just got pounded by the Gorilla King. Okay, I'm starting to think we should have put some stats into defense. Finally! We're only 2 mastery away from our X as well. We're gonna go kill the gorillas again while we wait for the Gorilla King to respawn. Level 30 already and we didn't even need to finish the quest. It's like the game doesn't want me to finish the gorilla quest or something. Still gonna do it though. Alright, we're already on to Pirate Village. And if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. This is my first video and it would really help out the channel a lot. Now we defeat the pirates. After we kill these guys, we'll be onto the brutes. And there we go, onto the brutes now. I'm gonna split my stat points between defense and melee. No. You know what? Screw you guys. I'm just gonna go back to farming the pirates, honestly. The brutes are just way too annoying. Yes! Level 50. We can finally go roll a fruit now. We're just gonna take a really quick detour back to jungle so I can roll. And here we are. Please give me something good here, Zeolus. Okay, here we go. Please give me something good. Okay, here we go. Please give me something good. Please. Smoke. Diamond. Yo. No way! No way! Oh my god. There's no way we just got a diamond fruit. That's gonna make grinding so much easier. I can't believe we got a diamond as our first fruit. That's genuinely so lucky. I'm definitely eating this. And back to Pirate Village. Okay, so we're gonna go test the diamond fruit on the brutes, because truthfully, I've never actually used this fruit before. Wait, what does Z do? Yo! That's sick. I didn't know it gave you an effect like this. Like that diamond guy from Bed 10. Since we can roll fruits now, I'm just gonna put the rest of my stats into Blox fruits. I don't actually know how to use this fruit. I've just been told it's good. I can't wait till we get the mastery up and I get to see what the other moves are. Quest completed. I'm just gonna put in the rest of my 2x XP codes because I just realized I didn't have double XP for that quest. And there we go. 4 hours and 20 minutes of double XP. Surely that's enough to get us to the second seat. I'm going to go back to farming the pirates until we unlock the chef quest. Oh, finally. Quest completed. We can fight the chef now. This guy should hopefully be pretty easy. What? Easy. I told you. Didn't even die once. Level 60 as well. Now we get to move on to the desert. And here we are. Now we got to kill the desert bandits. 8 of them. Let's go. Finally, new quest. Now we can come over here and kill the desert officers. I think we have to kill like 6 or 7 of them. And there we go. Bro, I keep forgetting to use my stat points. I'm going to put most of them into Blox fruits and then some of them into defense. We're going to grab the quest and head back over. Bro. Yes. Finally, new quest available. We get to go to Frozen Village now. Before we go over to the quest giver though, we're gonna come around here and we're gonna learn air jump, aura, and we're not gonna buy flash dip because we're too broke. We'll come back for that. Time to get grinding. Defeat 7 snow bandits. You guys like my aura? Guys, do I have aura? No, my aura. Ah, let me grab the quest. We're also halfway there and unlocking our next move for the diamond fruit. Let's go! Level 100. And we got a new quest. Time for the snowman. Yo, why is the Yeti chasing me? And there we go, level 107. Now we can fight the Yeti. Okay, so let me get this straight. When I'm on the snowman quest, the Yeti's trying to kill me and won't leave me alone. But the second I'm trying to fight it, it's nowhere to be found. It disappeared. Oh, here he is. Okay, I'm clearly in the air. How was that hitting me? Giving you one more chance to apologize. No? Okay. Oh my god, so many levels. I think the next island's at level 120, so I'm just going to do one more snow bandit quest. And there we go, yeah, level 120. We can go to the Marine Fortress now. But before we go, I just realized I saved up 100k, so we're going to quickly buy Flash Dip. And boom, there we go. Okay, now we're on our way to the Marine Fortress. Let's go, we can fight the Vice Admiral now. And here he is. And he's dead. Yo, that's so many levels. What? I'm just gonna keep server hopping to respawn this boss since it's so good for grinding. We saved up 50k. That means we can come over to this tower and purchase the black cape. And there we go. Yo, why does it look kind of drippy with the spike shooting out of it? This should make killing the Vice Admiral even easier. Not that we were having trouble before though. It took me way too long to learn that if you jump and then press M1, it does so much more damage. Let's go, level 150. We can already go to the Skylands. But honestly, I might just stay here and keep farming the Vice Admiral. Yo, no way, we got his code. We didn't even need to buy the Black Cape. Anyways, back to grinding the Vice Admiral. Level 80 on our mastery. Let's see what C does. Okay, that didn't really do much. I'm hoping that move's gonna be better for multiple enemies. Yes, we got level 190. That was so quick. Now we can go straight to the prison. And here we are. Okay, what the hell happened to my skin? Okay, the Roblox service finally just came online, so we're gonna go roll a fruit. All right, come on, Zeolus, give me something good. Come on. No, we almost got a blizzard. Low key, we'll take a ghost fruit. I think I'm just gonna store it for now though, just because diamond's so much better for grinding. Still cool that we got it though. Also, someone told me you're only meant to use the coat with guns, so we're gonna switch back to the black cave. Oh my god. Blox fruit public server experience right here. Please fruit, please fruit. I just rolled, sorry. But what, man? All right, back to prison. Level 110 on our mastery. We finally have all 4 moves on our diamond fruit. Yo! That's actually by far the best move. We can fight the warden now. This boss is so good for grinding. Yo, we can fight the chief warden and swan. Level 300. That was so fast. We can go to Magma village now. No, and my 2 times XP is about to run out. I decided to look up if diamond fruit is actually better than ghost fruit for grinding, and apparently I was wrong. I can't lie, we should probably go ahead and eat the ghost fruit. No, and my double XP ended. We literally don't have any more double XP for the entire video because we're not allowed to buy it. And there we go, ghost fruit activated. All right, let's start grinding the military soldiers. And there we go. Finally, we can fight the Magma admiral. And boom, there we go. I'm just going to server hop this guy now. Level 375. Now we have to go to Underwater City. Also, I'm pretty sure it's been 2 hours, so I'm going to roll a fruit. Come on. Come on. Really? A rocket fruit. Yeah, I am not eating that over my ghost fruit. This guy got a spring fruit. Zeolus is not giving out good Blox fruits today. That's all I can say. All right, back to grinding at the Underwater City this time. Let's go. I unlocked the quest for the Fisherman Lord. This should hopefully be pretty easy, especially now we have all the moves on our ghost fruit. This guy glitched onto the map somehow. What is going on? There we go, that was easy. Now we can go to Upper Skylands. Also, it's a new day, so on the way, we're gonna go roll a fruit. This ghost fruit actually makes getting around so much easier. Let's go, Zeolus. Give me something good. Bro, are we serious? What is my luck? Ghost fruit again. Literally just got that fruit. Anyone want ghost? Hey bro, do you want this ghost fruit? You can eat that or not. I gotta get to Upper Skylands. I have more grinding to do. All right, after these 2, we should have the Whisper quest unlocked. And boom, there we go. Level 501. What the hell? Whisper's already chasing me. I didn't even go over there yet. All right, we're just gonna server hop this guy until we're on to the next island. This is actually taking so long now that we don't have double XP. Yo, no way. This guy's helping me fight Whisper. And there we go. We're gonna kill Whisper one more time, and then we should be on to the next quest giver. And just like that, we're on to the next quest giver. All right, Royal Squads. Actually, before we do that, I think it's been 2 hours, so I'm going to quickly go back to jungle and see if I can roll. Never mind. All right, this should be the last quest before we go roll a fruit. And there we go. Let's go. We unlocked the Thunder God quest. Before we fight him, though, I should be able to roll now. So I'm going to go do that really quick and then come straight back. Please give me something good. And... oh. I got diamond again. Bro, what is my luck? I've got diamond and ghost fruit twice already. Are we serious? There's no way this dude's begging for the diamond fruit I just rolled. I can't lie, I would give it to him, but I might want to use this later on. Bro, is this dude seriously trying to fight me? If you insist. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to do the saber puzzle to unlock instinct, because instinct's definitely going to be useful once we get to the second sea. Okay, I think the last one is on one of the trees on this island. But which tree is the question? Aha, that should be the last button. Bro, are we really? Anyways, now we can drop down here and grab this torch. There we go. And let's try not to die with it on me because apparently everyone wants to PvP right now. We good, bro? We good? You're chilling. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't even need to see you to kill you. Yeah, okay. Turns out we didn't need to worry about dying. Anyways, what I was trying to say before I got interrupted is now we have to take this torch all the way over to the desert. We need to come into this room and use the torch to burn down the door. There we go. And then the next step is to pick up this cup. There we go. And now we need to take this cup all the way over to the ice village. Okay, now that we're here, we're going to go back to the cave we bought all our abilities at earlier. And we're going to fill up this cup with this dripping water right here. And there we go. Boom. And now we take this water and give it to the sick man. There you go. Now we got to go to Pirate Village. And the mob stole this rich guy's money. So we're going to have to go kill the mob leader. Wow, that was easy. Okay, now we have to go back to Pirate Village and tell the rich man. He's going to give us this relic. And now we got to take it back to jungle. Because now we can put this relic in the door. And there we go. And the saber expert didn't spawn. And there we go. And we get the saber too. Now all we have to do is go back to the tower at Skylands and purchase instinct. And boom, there we go. Instinct. That's going to be so useful. Okay, now that we got instinct, I'm going to start the Thunder God quest. Yo, we low-key keep getting lucky with people trying to help us on these boss fights. Let's go. I swear this isn't scripted. I do not know this guy. But there we go. Okay, now he wants to fight me. Hey bro, I don't have time for you. I got to server hop this guy. Jack just joined my game and started building Tetris blocks. There's no way this guy just made 6-7. Are you kidding me right now? Finally, we can go to Fountain City. The last island in the first sea. Those 50 levels took so long without double XP. Oh my god. I'm so close to second sea now. All right, here we are. The last island of the first sea. Now we have to fight the galley pirates. I can't lie, these guys might be a little annoying to grind without an M1, but I'm sure we'll manage. This guy just started stealing my kills, and I can't even fight him because I have PvP disabled. This should be the last enemy that we need to kill in order to reach level 700. Yes, and there we go. Level 700. Finally. We've been grinding these guys for 75 levels. That took so long with no 2x XP. We finally get to go to the second sea now. Let's go. But first, I need to go talk to this detective at the prison because he's going to give me this key to go defeat the Ice Admiral. Let's head over to Frozen Village, back into our little cave, and use the key to unlock this door. Okay, hopefully this isn't too hard. Oh, never mind. That was actually a lot easier than I was expecting. All right. The only thing left to do before we go to the second sea is go talk to the experienced captain at Middletown. All right, here he is. Yes, please take me to the second sea. Let's go. All right, the second sea. The first thing we're going to do is go roll a fruit. Here we are. Our first roll of the second sea. Okay, not bad. We'll take an ice fruit. I was kind of hoping the second sea was going to turn around my luck, but I guess not. I'm going to quickly check the shop. Surely there's something good. Wait, we could low-key buy a dark fruit for 500,000. Yo, we could also get a flame fruit. Okay, so low-key, I just forgot to record that, but we just put a flame fruit for 250k. Low-key, I was getting sick of that ghost fruit. Bro, I seriously can't believe I forgot to record that. Anyways, on to the first quest giver of second sea. All right, 8 raiders. Let's go. Yo, we already have all the moves on our flame fruit. Kind of glad I swapped my ghost fruit for this flame now. I can't lie. This should be the last quest before we can fight the mercenaries. And there we go. New quest available. Okay, so turns out we forgot to redeem one of our codes. This is going to make the next 30 minutes a little bit easier. And there we go. We can fight Diamond now. Surely we can kill Diamond before our 2x XP runs out. Joe, what? Bro, screw this guy. And my double XP ended as well. I swear if we die to Diamond one more time, I'm just going to go back to farming the raiders until we get the next quest. Yeah, okay, screw Diamond. Now that we don't have any more 2x XP, we're going to have to do this quest like 25 times. Actually, I lied. I realized it's been 2 hours, so we're going to go roll a fruit really quick. Okay, surely I get something good this time. I've had nothing but mid-luck this entire video. Surely. Come on, Magma. Come on, Magma. Yes! Let's go. We got a Magma. That's actually our best fruit so far. That's going to be so useful for grinding. Holy. And there we go. Magma fruit activated. Okay, now back to farming the raiders. The F move on this Magma fruit is low-key carrying so hard right now. Now we're on to the Swamp Pirates. I think we get the Jeremy quest at 850. What? That's 75 levels away. I guess we're going to be farming these Swamp Pirates for a while then. And boom, there we go. Finally, level 850. That literally took us 2 hours, so we can roll a fruit again. Although, I doubt we get anything better than this Magma fruit. And that's what I thought. We're just gonna leave this here. Anyways, let's go kill Jeremy. Hopefully, we don't die. So much for that. All right, round 2. No! Oh my god. not again. This shouldn't be this difficult, I swear. The only downside of magma fruit is we have no mobility and it takes us literally forever to get back up to this boss fight. Of course, he's full HP again. Finally! Oh my god, that was so much harder than that should have been. Okay, after that, I'm just gonna go back to farming the swamp pirates until we get the next quest. I don't feel like dying 1,000 times. Also, I'm pretty sure the next island's at level 875, so this shouldn't take too long anyways. And there we go, finally, level 875. We can come over to the green zone now. Now we have to fight the marine lieutenants. Alright, so far this magma fruit's been pretty good, but I want to make it better. And my friend's here to help me do that. And ascend. There we go. We awakened our magma fruit. Let's go. All by ourselves too. No help at all. Wait, can we roll a fruit? Yes, we can. Okay. Surely we get something good. Come on. Oh, what? A legendary. Yo, there's no way we just got a phoenix fruit. We're finally getting some good luck this video. We actually need this fruit to get to the 3rd sea. That is so lucky. All right, we're definitely storing this. Back to the green zone now. I can't believe we rolled a phoenix fruit on the way back. And there we go. Finally level 900. Now we can fight the marine captains. And boom, there we go. New quest available. Level 925. We're on to Orbitus now. All right, here he is. This guy hits me so far into the air. And there we go. That's the first boss we've killed without dying in so long. Anyways, time to server hop this guy. We're so close to level 950. And there we go. We can finally go to the graveyard island now. But before we go, I'm going to roll a fruit really quick. Yo, no way. We just got 100 candy corn. We can actually go roll at the Hollowing Gacha dealer now. Surely we get something good. No way, we almost got light fruit. Not gonna lie, dark fruit would have been a good spin, except for the fact that we already have it. And also, we can't forget to roll with Zeolus as well. Bro, ice fruit again? Really? I'm actually sick of getting the same fruit over and over again. We don't have time to find someone to give that to. We gotta head to Graveyard Island now. And here we are. Okay, now we have to kill the zombies. Let's go. We can fight the vampires now. Yo, zombie, let me grab the quest, bro. Chill. And there we go. We can go to Snow Mountain now. Level 1000. And here we are. Snow Mountain. Bro, can these sharks stop attacking my boat? I'm not trying to fight you guys at the moment. We have grinding to do. Now we're on to the Snow Troopers. We gotta grind these guys for 50 levels. I can't lie, this might take a while. These guys are actually so annoying to grind though. All right, this should be the last quest. And there we go. We're on to hot and cold now. But we're gonna quickly roll another fruit before we go. And a rubber fruit. All right, let's just move on to hot and cold. Okay, now we gotta fight the lab subordinates. Boom, there we go. We're on to the Horn Warriors now. This quest should be pretty easy as well. And there we go. Now we get to go over to the hot side and fight the Smoke Admiral. Okay, here he is. Why is he just hiding in the corner like that? And easy, he's dead. That was so quick. All right, now time to server hop this guy. And boom, let's go. We completed the Smoke Admiral quest. That Smoke Admiral was so good for grinding. Now we fight the Magma Ninjas. And just like that, we're on to the Lava Pirates. We gotta farm these guys for 50 levels. That's one of the things that make the second sea so much harder. Finally, level 1250. Surely we can go roll a fruit now before we head to the cursed ship. Okay, surely this gives us our first mythical. I don't know about you guys, but that doesn't look like a mythical to me. Anyways, that was low-key a waste of time, but time to go to the cursed ship. Let's grab the quest and start grinding again. Ship deckhands. And boom, another quest completed. Now we're on to the ship engineers. Bro, the cursed ship's so dark, I can't see anything. And there we go, level 1300. We're on to the next quest giver now. Are we actually serious right now? The one time I'm not recording and I go to check a fruit spawn location and a Buddha spawns. There's no way I didn't record that. All right, let's eat the Buddha. There we go. I can't believe we have Buddha now. That's gonna make the third sea so much easier. However, this does mean we're gonna have to re-roll our stat points though. Luckily, I already put in one of the codes for a free stat re-roll. And boom. Now we can just split up our stat points evenly between melee and defense. And go get a fighting style. All right, we're back at hot and cold, and now we're gonna go talk to the water kung fu teacher. Would you like to learn the water kung fu fighting style for 750,000? Of course. Boom, there we go. Now we have the water kung fu fighting style. Now all we have to do is awaken this Buddha. Yo, look how small I look next to Jack's awakened Buddha. Also, shout out to Jack for the second fruit he's awakened for us this video. Time to ascend. We now have an awakened Buddha fruit and the water kung fu style. This combo is going to be deadly for grinding. All right, let's go back to the cursed ship and test these out. Wait, actually, before we do that, we're going to roll fruit. And wait, Oh my god, we got a control fruit. My luck has actually turned around this video. We're gonna store it for now, but that's still a sick fruit to roll. Now we can go back to the cursed ship. Okay, now we're on to the ship steward's quest. This is literally the first time in the entire video I've had an M1. This is so much. Oh my god, that is so much mastery. We're so big we barely fit into the room. Absolutely destroys our magma fruit. Buddha's just way too OP. And boom, there we go. We're on to the ship officers now. Bro, it is so dark in here. This is gonna be so fast with Buddha. Boom, there we go. Now we can go to the ice castle. I can't lie, Buddha is actually making this grinding so much more bearable now. But before we do that, we're gonna go do the quest to unlock race V2 and 3. All right, let's head to Green Zone. Yeah, never mind. I forgot. We have to do the Colosseum quest first. Okay, so the first thing we need to do for the Colosseum quest is talk to Bartillo over at Cafe. And he's gonna tell us to go kill 50 swamp pirates. This should be super easy. Boom, there we go. Now we gotta go talk to Bartillo again. And he's gonna tell us to go fight Jeremy, the spring user. What a lame ass fruit. Why does Jeremy have to be on top of the tallest mountain in the entire universe? Yeah, that was almost too easy. Now that we killed him, he's just gonna yap for a bit, but it basically means we have to go over to the Colosseum and do this puzzle. And there we go. We freed the gladiators. And we get the warrior helmet. I can't lie, this kind of looks goofy with our bacon hair. Okay, now we get to go back to Green Zone and talk to the alchemist. But the alchemist is just going to tell us to bring him 3 different flowers. Fine, I'll pick your pretty little flowers for you. Okay, I think we're going to go get the red flower first, just because it spawns during the day. And here it is. There we go. Boom, we got the red flower. I low-key don't want to admit how long I was running around looking for that. Okay, let's go get the blue flower now. And apparently the blue flower only spawns at night. All right, let's head to graveyard and get the blue flower now. If we respawn or die, we have to restart this quest. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Boom, there we go. Already got 2 flowers. Now it's time to get the final flower, the yellow one. Now, in order to get the yellow flower, it's a little bit different. We just have to keep killing any NPC with a random drop rate. We're gonna go farm the swamp pirates for this just because they're the most efficient. Boom, there we go. That was actually super quick. Yellow flower, let's go. And now the last thing we have to do is give these 3 flowers to the alchemist without dying. And I can't lie, there's someone here, so I'm a little bit scared. I really don't want to have to redo this quest. Here's your flowers, bro. Boom, let's go. Race V2. We're so much quicker now. Holy. Anyways, now that we have race V2, let's go get race V3. All right, so the first step to unlocking race V3 is actually to kill Swan again. But this time he spawns down here in the mansion basement. But we can't access this area yet. That's just because we need to talk to Trevor here and give him a fruit worth $1 million. Lucky for us, we rolled this phoenix fruit earlier. I guess I'll give it to you, bro. All right, we just gave this guy a phoenix fruit and hopefully now we should be able to enter Swan's room. And there we go. Easy. Now we can start the arrow quest. And Arrow's going to be hiding in this secret room under Diamond. And Arrow's going to tell us to kill Diamond, Jeremy, and Orbitus. There we go, easy. Let's head back to Arrow and get race V3 now. All right, I'm back. Give me race V3. Boom, there we go. We just got race V3. We're actually going to be so much stronger now that we have race V3. But anyways, now that we got race V2 and 3, let's roll a fruit. Surely we get something to replace that phoenix. Yo, okay, that won't replace the phoenix fruit, but we'll take a light fruit. All right, let's get back to grinding. And here we are at the ice castle. Arctic warriors. Quest completed. And just like that, we're on to the ice admiral. And he's dead. We got a library key. You can actually use this key to open the door right here, and literally the only thing in this room is an NPC that you can buy a fighting style from, but we already have one of those. Bro, this dude just did it again. This is the second time this guy's joined and just made 6-7 without saying anything. This guy has nothing better to do. All right, I'm just going to ignore that and server hop the ice admiral. And there we go, level 1425. We can now go to the last island of the second sea, the Forgotten Island. We'll just leave that there. Wait, what is that? What does that say? Subscribe? Yo, guys, you saw what the island said. But anyways, here we are. The Forbidden Island. Sea soldiers. Let's do this. It's low-key so annoying that we have to come all the way down here to fight these guys. The water fighters are going to be so much better to farm just because they're so much closer to the quest giver. And there we go. We're on to the last quest of the second sea now. We're so close. Now, the only thing standing between me and the third sea is the Tidekeeper. And he's not here. You know what that means. Time to server hop. What? Why is there a sea beast interrupting my boss fight right now? Okay, this is just not fair. One at a time, guys. Oh. Bro, he just blasted me. Just let me kill the boss. I don't even care about you. Thank you. Yeah, run away. Anyways, time to server hop. We really need to get to the third sea. Bro, can this guy just leave me alone? Yo, let's go. We got the water key. Dude, do not kill me right now. I do not want to lose this. I'm so serious. I cannot lose this right now. All right, we're going to quickly give it to this dude before he could kill me. Oh my God. Okay, we got it. Thank God. Holy, that was so close. This dude almost killed us. I've had enough of you, bro. You try to steal my water key, bro? Nah. Yeah, that's what I thought. Suspicious kill. What do you mean? That dude literally tried tried to steal my water key. But anyways, what I was trying to say before I got interrupted is the reason that we had to give that water key to the Sharkman teacher is so that we can turn our water kung fu fighting style into Sharkman karate. The only issue is we also need 400 mastery on our fighting style. And at the moment, we only have 326. So in order to get Sharkman karate, I'm just going to stay here and farm until 400 mastery. And there we go, 400 mastery. Now let's come back and talk to the Sharkman teacher. And we don't have enough fragments. Let's go fix that. Yo, let's go. Finally, we got 5,000 fragments. Okay, now we can talk to the Sharkman teacher. And boom, there we go. Sharkman karate. Now that we have a good fighting style, I'm pretty confident going into the third sea. Now, the only thing left to do is finish farming to level 1500. Yo, the moves on the Sharkman karate are actually sick. We do like a full 360. Yo, look at all that mastery. 92 after one boss fight. And there we go, level 1500. We're now on to the third sea. But before we head to the third sea, we have to come back over here to the secret room under the Colosseum and talk to King Redhead. Yo, what's up, bro? Can you go disrespect Rip Indra for me? I need him to pop his ruins so we can finish update 15. So I guess we have to fight Rip Indra now. And after we win this fight, we should unlock the NPC to take us to the third sea. This should be super easy now that we have Sharkman karate. Boom, he's dead. And now we have to go talk to Mr. Captain at the green zone. All right, Mr. Captain. Yes, take me to the third sea. Let's go. Finally, the third sea. That took us so long. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And the first thing we're going to do in the third sea is, of course, roll a fruit. Okay, surely our first roll of the third sea gives us something good, right? Come on, Zeolus. Bless me with the luck. And what do we get? Bro, a smoke fruit. Really? Oh no, I dropped my smoke fruit. All right, let's head back to Port Town and start grinding the third sea. All right, let's come up here and grab the first quest. Yo, pirate millionaires and pistol billionaires. Yo, the pirates low-key balling out in the third sea. Oh my god, that did so much damage. Oh my god, bro, these guys are actually pretty strong. And there we go. First quest of the third sea completed. Now we're on to the pistol billionaires. Low-key, the billionaires make the millionaires look like brokies. And there we go, level 1550. Now we can fight Stone. Okay, here he is. This shouldn't be too difficult. He's almost dead. And there we go. Boom. And you guys already know what I'm about to do. Time to server hop. Yo, level 1575. Time to go to the second island. Okay, now we're on to the Kung Fu Panda Dragon Warriors. Yo, we unlocked all our moves on our Sharkman karate. And there we go. Now we can go to Hydra Town. All right, time for the Hydra enforcers. Also, I forgot to mention this, but we picked up a pineapple earlier. This is actually used for like a super late game quest, so we're not going to end up using it, but it's pretty cool. Boom, there we go. Venomous assailant's done. Now we're going to fight the Hydra leader until level 1700. I literally can't even get into where we're meant to fight the Hydra leader. What? Yeah, come out here, bro. It'll be a fair fight then. Yo, this is one of the hardest boss fights I've had so far, I can't lie. And there we go. Boom. And we got the Venom bow. Sick. All right, let's keep serve hopping. Bro, seriously, dude, I'm just trying to fight the Hydra leader here. We're really doing this right now? And that's what I thought. Get out of my game, little bro. All right, Hydra leader, now it's your turn. Bro, you're not gonna kill me. I don't know why you keep trying it. And there we go. Boom. That's what I thought, bro. You ain't gonna stop me from completing the quest. Level 1700. Now we can go to the Great Tree. And the next quest is Marine Commodores. These guys have to be one of the most annoying enemies I've fought so far. I can't. Like, what is that? Bro, what is that? They do so much damage and they knock me so far away. And thank God. Oh my God, that quest was so annoying. Now we're on to the Kilo Admiral. Bro, this Kilo Admiral's so chunky. Bro probably weighs 100 billion kilos. And there we go. Easy. Also, we should probably equip the warrior helmet we got earlier. All right, let's server hop. And there we go. Sorry to steal your boss, bro. Anyways, let's head to the floating turtle. Now that we're back at the floating turtle, let's go roll a fruit. Come on, Zeolus. Give us something good. And a bomb fruit. Yeah, right. That is not what we wanted. Let's just store that and go back to grinding. Okay, now we gotta farm the Fishman Raiders. All the NPCs are so close together for this quest, so this should be pretty quick. And easy. Yeah, that was so quick. All right, now we're on to the Fishman Captains. These guys are also super close together. And boom, easy. Now we're on to the Forest Pirates. These guys are so much more spread out than the other guys. Oh my God. And boom, easy. Now we're on to the Mythological Pirates. And boom, there we go. Another quest completed. Yo, let's go. We fully maxed out our melee and defense now. Okay, level 1875. 75. Time for the Captain Elephant now. And Captain Elephant should be right over here. But he's not. Okay, serve up time. And there we go. Captain Elephant has been defeated. A level 1900. Now we're on to the third quest giver of Floating Turtle. This island is so big. All right, Jungle Pirates now. Jungle Pirates completed. And now we're on to the Musketeer Pirates. And there we go. Level 1950. And now time for the Beautiful Pirates. And the Beautiful Pirate should be in here. But he's not. Let's server hop. Bro, there's no way we just died to the Beautiful Pirate. Low-key, I think I underestimated the Beautiful Pirate. I didn't think a Beautiful Pirate was going to be that hard, but apparently I was wrong. How does this guy keep regenning all of his health? Oh my god, no! My god, there's no way we just died again. And there we go. We killed the Beautiful Pirate. Bro is not looking very beautiful anymore. That's all I'm going to say. Oh my god, finally, we can go to Haunted Castle now. But before we leave, we got to roll a fruit first. And... yo, okay, we'll take an eagle. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right, let's just store this eagle fruit and head to the Haunted Castle now. Now that we're at the Haunted Castle, the first quest we got to do is the Reborn Skeletons. And there we go. Easy. We're actually going to fly through this island. All the NPCs are so close together. It's so much better than the Floating Turtle. Boom. Level 2000. Let's go. That quest was so quick. Now onto the Living Zombies. This should be just as quick. And boom. Onto the next quest giver. Okay, now we're going to fight demonic souls. Kind of scary. All right, let's cleanse these demonic souls. Hopefully they don't try to possess me while I'm doing this quest. And there we go. Time for the possessed mummies. And boom. On to the next island. Let's go. The Sea of Treats. I want a treat. Okay, now we're on to the Peanut Scouts. And there we go. Peanut Scout quest completed. All right, now we're on to the Peanut Presidents. And... boom, there we go. Next quest. All right, now we're on to the ice cream chefs. It's kind of sick how this island's just a bunch of smaller islands put together, I can't lie. And boom, just like that, we're on to the cake queen. And she should be right up here. Yo, this room's so small to use Buddha in. I can barely see anything. I can't even move my camera. We're so low. Oh! Bro. All right, round 2. All right, there we go. Cake Queen defeated. Let's keep serve hopping. Okay, I think the stretch just to keep dashing around the side and just let the Buddha splash damage do all the work. And boom, just like that, and we're on to the next quest giver. Now we have to fight the Cookie Crafters. I don't think this quest will take too long just because all the NPCs are so close together. Like, look how efficient this is. We'll be done this quest in no time. And boom, onto the cake guards now. These guys are a little more spread out, but they should still be pretty easy to deal with. And... boom, there we go. And now we're on to the next quest giver. Let's go. All right, time for the baking staff. These guys are so close together, I doubt this quest takes very long. All right, baking staff done. Time for the boss mans, the head bakers. Yo, let's go. Level 1300. Head bakers are down. All right, time for the next quest giver. I think this is the last of the second last island of the Sea of Treats. Now it's time for the Cocoa Warriors. But high key, before I start this quest, I'm gonna go roll a fruit because we haven't done that in a while. All right, Zeolus, we haven't been back here in a little bit. Give us something good. Come on, Spirit. Come on, Spirit. Come on. No, not smoke. No. Really? Bro.
There's no way we just got a smoke instead of that mythical.
That is tragic. That is so sad. This is what I think about that smoke fruit. Yeah, this guy gets it. All right, back to grinding. Before we get back to grinding, I just realized we have 400 bones that I'm going to go use to roll at the Death King. Because he actually has a chance of giving us some more 2 times XP. And since we can't use any Robux to buy 2 times XP, that's definitely going to help us out for the rest of this video. So let's go to the Haunted Castle and go do that. Surely the Death King blesses us with some 2 times XP here. We can't spend any Robux to buy them. Surely he understands. And fragments. Okay, that's not what we want. 2 times XP. Come on. No fragments. And more fragments. Okay, not off to a great start. Come on. And we got some barriers. Okay. I don't know if that's what we were looking for, but okay. Please just give us some 2 times XP. Oh! Fire Essence. Okay, and we have Hollow Essence. Yo, we just rolled Fire Essence and Hollow Essence, but no 2 times XP. Come on. And a Sun Hat. Okay, money, and we're out of bones. And we didn't even get a single 2 times XP from that. But even though we didn't get any 2 times XP, this Hollow Essence is actually kind of useful because we can actually use this to spawn the Soul Reaper. Okay, so in order to spawn the Soul Reaper, we just need to take this Hollow Essence and put it in here. And there we go, he spawned. And Jack's here too to help me out. And there we go, easy. Yo, and we got the Holy Crown as well. We're definitely going to swap that for our Warrior Helmet now. Okay, I don't know if that hat's an improvement or not, but let's go back to grinding. The stats on this are better anyway. And just like that, we're done with the chocolate bar battlers. All right, next quest giver. On to the sweet thieves now. Bro, these fatties are stealing all the sweets. We need to take them back. And there we go. Quest completed. Now we're on to the candy rebels. And boom. Yo, let's go. Level 2400. Yo, we got the glorious title as well. That's kind of aura. The glorious toasty blocks. Yo, low key, before we head to the North Pole, I kind of want to go back to the Turtle Mansion and equip this title. And of course, roll a fruit as well. Zeolus is about to give me dragon. Ready? Yeah, that doesn't look like dragon to me. We've literally rolled an ice fruit about 4 or 5 times this video. Are we serious? All right, let's go see Santa at the North Pole. Okay, here we are at the North Pole. Now it's time for the candy pirates. These guys are so much more spread out than the last quest. Merry Christmas, candy pirates. And there we go. Candy pirates down. Okay, now we're on to the snow ditties. Bro, the snow ditties might try to ditty me. And the snow ditties have been defeated. We can finally leave the Sea of Treats and go to the next island now. The Sea of Treats took us so long. All right, now we're on our way to the Tiki outpost. And here we are, the Tiki outpost. Yo, I just realized we didn't even put on that title before. And the next quest is the Isle Outlaws. And there we go, easy. Now we're on to the island boys. You are my island boy. You are my island girl. Don't these guys have an OF? And there we go. Island boy quest done. Level 2,500. Only 300 more levels to go. All right, next quest giver. Sun-Kissed Warriors now. Yo, low-key, these guys are taking forever to respawn. And just like that, quest completed. All right, on to the next quest. The Isle Champions now. And we're gonna have to keep waiting for them to respawn, apparently. Finally, level 2,550. But time for the next quest giver. Serpent Hunters. I swear the last islands on the third sea just keep getting longer and longer. Low-key so painful. And there we go. Next quest. Skull Slayers now. And there we go. Finally, level 2,600. See, this would be max level, but unfortunately for us, they updated it to 2,800. So that just means we got to keep grinding for another 200 levels. Let's go roll our last fruit before we head to the last island. And maybe also equip a title, because we forgot to do that earlier. Come on, Zeolus. Give us some good luck. And that's the third time we've got Ghost. Really. We're just going to add it to the collection here. And we're going to equip a title. There we go. The Glorious. Alrighty. Time to go to the very last island of the entire game, the Submerged Island. Let's go. I'm excited. And in order to get there, we got to go talk to the submarine worker here at Tiki Outpost. But before this guy can take us to the Submerged Island, we got to go kill the Eagle Boss for him. And the first thing we need to do to spawn the Eagle Boss is to come over to this part of the island and farm enemies on either side of these birds until all 4 of the eyes are lit up red. But luckily for us, we just finished the Tiki Outpost quest and they're already lit up for us. The only thing left to do to spawn the Tyrant of the Skies boss is to destroy all of these bases as quickly as possible. And there we go. He spawned. Let's do this. And finally, oh my god, that was by far the hardest boss I've ever had to verse. Bro, I didn't expect to get 6 levels from that as well. Okay, now if we talk to the submarine worker, we should be able to go to the submerged island. Do you want to take a ride? Yes. Yo, we're taking a trip in the submarine. And here we are, the submerged island, the very last island of the entire game. The island that'll bring us all the way to max level. Let's do this. I'm so excited. And the first quest of the submerged island is the Reef Bandits. All right, let's get grinding. It's good that these guys are super close together, but low-key, they take forever to respawn. And there we go. First quest completed. Can't touch this. I swear most of the time that I've been on this island has just been standing here waiting for the enemies to respawn. And there we go. On to the next quest giver. Level 2,650. Okay, next up is the Sea Chanters. These guys are a little more spread out than last time, but hopefully they respawn faster. Or not. And there we go. On to the Ocean Prophets now. And there we go. Ocean Prophets down. We're so close. Only 100 levels to go. The very last quest giver. His quest is the High Disciples. I swear the enemies just keep getting more and more spread out each quest giver we go to. Wait, what? We actually unlocked the last quest at level 1700. I didn't even notice. All right, but that means now it's time for the final quest that'll bring us all the way up to level 2,800. Let's do this. We gotta farm these guys for the last 75 levels until max. 1 level down, 74 to go. Okay, 1 more quest to go. This will be the very last quest before we reach max level. We've been farming these guys for 75 levels at this point with no 2 times XP. I don't even want to say how long it's taken us. I'm so excited to hit max level. And with these 2 kills, we will reach max level. And there we go. Level 2,800, max level. Let's go. Finally, max level in Blox Fruits. Holy, let's go. I'm so hyped. I'm so happy. There we go. Max level with absolutely no Robux spent in Blox Fruits. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much if you stuck around to the end. And don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment letting me know what Noob to Prize should do next. Yeah, that wasn't